Hello, everyone. Thank you once again for tuning into Powerful Talks with Shylaa. Leadership today is less about managing performance and more about cultivating presence, empathy, and clarity. That's where executive coaching steps in, bridging who we are as leaders with the impact we truly want to create. I'm thrilled to welcome Anja Karina Mundinger from Tigers and Flamingos, an executive and leadership coach who works across cultures and transformations, helping purpose-driven leaders to show up fully. Hello, Anja.
Hello, Shylaa.
Hi. Thank you so much for being here today on Powerful Talks.
Thank you so much for inviting me to your Powerful Talks.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. So how are you, Anja? How's
Very
it going?
good.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you very much. I enjoy actually the autumn weather a lot because I like the colorful leaves against the gray sky. I really like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's nice. It's the beginning of winter, right?
Yeah.
So we all know how it feels. And so it's so lovely to have you here today. I remember meeting you last year in one of the startup events, and I loved your energy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right? So we connected that day as well, and we conversed a lot, and today we are here again together.
Yes, I'm happy to
awesome.
be here.
Amazing. So, Anja, I would definitely like to know, let's begin with this question, okay? So, how would you define power in your life as a leader, as a coach, a human being? What does power mean to you?
Actually, it does mean a lot to me in various dimensions. You might have seen that I'm also an engineer and I have a degree in business administration. So the definition of power varies over those kind of disciplines a lot. And power is for me, first of all, also the will that you want to do something, then you decide clearly on what you want to do, and then you put your energy in.
Right.
And which is also kind of a word for power, like a plug, you just plug in your laptop and then you get energy, you have power again. Something like this. And then it's also about your performance. You can empower yourself in your performance. And so I think power is something you can decide to have. And then you can work on it and allocate it and maybe pivot from now and then.
Yeah.
That's life. That's transformation.
True.
But power is very important and it starts with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the energy you put out, to the outside world, to the people around you, right? And that's what I felt when I met you last year, by the way. Amazing. Really nice. So tell us about your early journey. What led you into coaching, leadership, and this transformation work that you do?
So my CV does not have that straight red line, which is still something a bit unusual in our German society, because nowadays you still learn from your parents, okay, you go to that company and if possible you stay there for 40 years and then you go into retirement.
Right.
But I think that's gone, right? And I was raised like this. The safety, and if you learn something proper, you can earn your living, and then you can buy a house and have a family and have a car and things like that. Things on the outside that make your life very stable.
Right.
Unfortunately, my genetic mix is different from my family. So,
in a good way.
In a good way, but I have to be the outlier. And the thing was, I'm the first in my family who has A-levels. Abitur.
Okay.
And I was the first one who studied, and then I studied business administration, worked in advertising, because I know I want to work somewhere, there's a lot of communication going on and seeing the world a little bit, talking English all day. So this is why I worked in advertising. This is how I came to Düsseldorf in the beginning, 2001.
Okay.
And I worked in advertising, in the international advertising world. I was often traveling to London, which I enjoyed a lot, really. My big pleasure. And then I decided after a few years that advertising is okay, but not my thing to do anymore, creative advertising. And then I studied again textile engineering, the English course, which means I studied with a lot of people from India, from Pakistan, from Turkey, from all over the world. And that I really enjoyed that. And after this, I went to work for Mercedes-Benz in Sindelfingen and also in China. And during my advertising time, forgot that, I was also working in Helsinki. And when I started in 2001 with my journey in advertising, I already had an apprentice sitting there. You know, this the German system where you teach people to learn a trade, a job, And I was responsible for that person.
Okay.
And so since 2001, I've been leading people, educating people, teaching, mentoring, choose your words for it. And it came to me in my last job that I did study business administration and engineer, which was great. But I was feeling I've achieved everything I wanted. And then I recognized, okay, I've been working with people since 2001. I can also do a coaching education, but was planning it to do it on the side. And then sometimes life has its own plans. I decided, okay, let's do that. I can do it now. I start that now. And founded the company in 2021.
Wow, that's nice. Very, very interesting journey, right? And somehow when you have varied experiences in life, that will enable you to, actually decide on what you want to do exactly, right? I think traveling, meeting so many people and your experience, right, all that helped you. Yeah.
Definitely. And when I finished my career in advertising, it was not one day like I was happy in advertising, the other day was like, okay, I have to do something new. It was a process. And this is why I think the power to decide what you want is also very important.
Right.
Of course, I could have stayed in advertising, no worries, but I did not want to do that work in 20 years' time. It was no evolution for me there visible. And then I was 27 and I was thinking, I can still start from scratch. I'm only 27.
True. Yeah.
And then I did something very mundane, but what really helps, in my opinion, with big decisions, make an Excel sheet.
Yeah?
I calculate.
Well, put out all the pros and cons and then decide. Yeah, absolutely.
And
absolutely. Yeah.
And as I like numbers, also the money. Because you have to calculate how much it will you cost, rent, how do I cover that, how many jobs on the sides do I need. So that was also helping.
That's, of course, the most practical way of making those important decisions in life, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. And you also make those decisions considering what is best for you at that point in time.
Exactly.
Right? Sometimes it might work, sometimes it might not work. But end of the day, you have made your decision for your life and why not, right?
Yeah.
You succeed or you fail, you learn from it and then you can get going. So amazing.
Thank you.
Very nice. So you've had international and cross-cultural experience like you just mentioned, right? Germany, China, Finland. So how did that shape your worldview and your approach to coaching?
I would say it started even earlier. I grew up in this triangle of France, Swiss, and Germany. And there was always the Swiss culture touching our life, for example, with the chocolates, right?
Yeah.
Or we went to France to buy some nice baguette and cheese because it was really only 10 kilometers away.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was quite international how I grew up.
Yeah.
And also I would say, native German tongue is a special dialect from there. And it was completely normal to use in that until today, to use French words in German language.
Okay.
It's like, for example, legume, it's Gemüse, it's vegetables.
Yeah.
And in our dialect, it's die Legume.
Yeah.
So we just took that over in the dialect. And so it came to me afterwards how shaping that was for me.
Interesting.
That is also a funny thing. In French, butter is male, le beurre. And in German, it's female.
Okay.
The butter, it's die Butter.
Okay.
And my first time in Düsseldorf, I was sometimes mixing up the articles, And then I asked a colleague, can you please give me der Butter, which is wrong in German.
Yeah, it's die Butter.
Exactly. And he was looking at me. You are German, right? I say, yeah, but that's my dialect, It's things like this. And that tiny example, in my opinion, is the thing that can shape you in the international context.
Yeah.
Look at the small things. How do people greet each other, for example? right? Or do I spell the name right? Just check that. That creates trust. You might know the feeling when somebody spells your name in the wrong way when you just explained it how to spell it.
Yeah. A lot of people here call me Shylaa, by the way.
Okay. So this is double checking.
Sometimes I do correct, but sometimes it's like, I can't keep doing it again and again, but it's okay. It's more of that. Yeah, true.
So, and then of course the experience, I worked from the beginning in advertising in the international environment. With a lot of international colleagues, and then I was lucky to continue that also in the engineering part. And now,
okay.
Yeah, and for the coaching, I got certified by the ICF, so there's a lot of international kind of community as well, and this is very important to me. This is why I also chose that certification, because it's globally accepted.
Yes, absolutely. And also when you get to meet people from different parts of the world, you understand their nuances, right? Their different mindsets, right? And then it'll of course make it easier for you to incorporate all that in your coaching. Right?
Yeah, definitely. And if I sometimes give training with an international crowd, I look up in advance who is from where, or where's the person working at the moment. So I can make some, and say, some kind of international jokes or,
lovely.
thing that happened to me when I worked, for example, in Italy. Where I was a typical German, and then it was like, might not be the perfect way now in Italy. So I think this also builds trust, because you can never dive 100% in the culture, but seeing that somebody is willing to learn and to adapt and to work with that in a really nice way, that's, I think,
that's really good, actually. I think our audiences, we also have a lot of coaches, right, and leaders watching this, and I think this is a great tip, actually, right? Understanding different nationalities and just using some bits here and there to build that trust. Amazing. And for the audience, who are not aware of the D, Dare, Does that we were talking about, male, female. So I went back to my, German learning days. D, Dare, Does, it's like using different articles, right? Female, male, and neutral. So I just wanted to make the audience understand as well. So
perfectly fine.
So very, very interesting turn of events and then experience and to where you are today, right? Very interesting journey. So in your leadership,
Kuckucksuhr, ne? I'm from the Black Forest, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
No. By the way, die Uhr, female in German, le montre, male in French, right?
Oh my God, it's unbelievable, right? In French, it's male and that is female in German.
And they don't have a das. They don't have the third person.
Oh, they don't have das?
No.
Oh, it's only male and female.
They have, for example, das Glas, third person, neutral. Der Glas.
Ah, okay. Male. Okay,
Male.
okay. So there's no neutral then.
No.
Interesting.
Okay, good.
Okay, so in your coaching and leadership work, what are the current challenges that, according to you, leaders face?
I think we can summarize under this one big challenge. The challenges are popping up all the time. When I started my coaching education in 2019, I was very well trained. Yeah, this could be a challenge and this could be a challenge. And now through COVID and all the circumstances we live in at the moment, some call it poly crisis. I would say poly challenges would also be nice. So you have a lot of external influences that kind of interrupt and also affect your daily work as a leader, right? I mean, for example, if you have a production company and you're a manager and you're producing something and suddenly there's a block in a canal and your suppliers cannot deliver on time anymore, your whole production stops. So what do you do? And this is these kind of challenges are coming now in a shorter time frame and in more dimensions. And I think this instability, uncertainty, like VUCA, volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguity, that is here to stay. And for us humans, it's not easy at the moment, even if it's going on since 1 to 3 years now, or since COVID 2020, because we were not used to it before, and we cannot go to somebody like you ask more experienced guys, your mentors or whatever, how did you handle the situation? Because they say, I've never seen something like this before in my life.
Right. Yeah.
So I think the challenge is adapting to constant challenge and change.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And transformation in the end then.
Wow. Good. So change is constant.
Yes.
Right. And you need to keep adapting to it. Yeah. And then act appropriately as and when certain challenges arise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's something that happens normally in all organizations.
Definitely.
Right? We also talk something about change management in organizations, isn't it? Yeah. And I think adapting to this change is one skill that all leaders should understand. And of course, end of the day, their employees as well will be able to adapt to these changes, right?
Definitely.
So, yeah, very interesting topic. Yeah.
And one spontaneous thought as well, it's adapting to change.
Yeah.
And I also would like to mention, because the situation is so new, also be nice to yourself as a leader. This is a completely new situation we have in the complexity. And you might not have the 100% answer every time. But as long as you act to your norms and standards and values and laws, of course, and regulations, then go for it. So, because I can also think that a lot of leaders have the challenge, did I decide that right? Would I have plan B better or plan C? And I think, be nice to yourself. You do the best you can.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True. Very true. Yeah. I think doing a lot of self-reflection, understanding oneself. Yeah. And then, because the outside world is super demanding.
Yeah, it is.
Right? When you go out and you'll have to perform day in and day out, no matter what you do in life, right? So it's very important for you to work on yourself and then, give your best when you go out.
Yeah, definitely. You never know what happens. What the day brings.
Yeah, it's so unpredictable, and that's true. Yeah, that's an interesting way of looking at things. Yeah,
thanks.
Very nice, very nice. So, is there any case study that you would like to mention? More like an advice to leaders.
It's a very old one.
To share. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Just talking about everything is changing, but some advices, they just stick, which I like. When you have a tricky situation, something with a conflict or something really unexpected, or you get disappointed or something is not according to plan, never act immediately. Like you receive an email, you need 10% more sales now. It's October, end of year, get 10%. You need that.
Right.
It's like, do it right back. Oh, I cannot do it. Rather go, take a breath, leave the computer somewhere, grab a coffee, walk around, disassociate yourself from the situation, completely detach as much as possible, and then write back, okay, our team will give the best for it.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, this is impossible. What do you demand of me, right? It's more like, try to separate the emotions from the business as much as possible. And if you need a break, go for that break. Nobody will count 5 minutes.
Yeah, and it's not the end of the world. You can take that much needed break.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
So it's more about response than react.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. And especially when we have a feeling that is unpleasant, we want to get rid of it as human beings, but sometimes it's better to work alone on that and then reply to the person in another way, or maybe have a face-to-face meeting. But the important thing is never act in an emotional state. And when you disassociate yourself from that situation, or even the people around you, you would want to kind of step out and then take that time and then reset, come back,
and then, maybe you will be able to handle the situation better. Yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
More rational and calm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just 3 deep breaths and really like could be frustrated, right? But then it's out. Then it's out.
Yeah. I think this is applicable to both our personal as well as professional life.
Definitely, yeah. Maybe you can train it at home before you apply it to the professional life.
We need that so much at home as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Take a break, take a breather, and then get back to whatever you need to do. Yeah, true. And then you step into your workplace, and then you can apply the same. Yeah. Very, very, very interesting, way of looking at things. Yeah. Very nice. So, all right. So, that takes us to our next segment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a rapid fire round.
Okay.
Yeah. So, gear up.
Okay.
Brace yourself. So, it's called the Power Sparks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So, one book that deeply influenced your life.
Oh dear, that's hard to choose from. But I would say it's Die Physiker von Friedrich Dürrenmatt.
Okay.
And
I need to hear that again.
yeah, no worries. It's the physicians, Die Physiker von Friedrich Dürrenmatt.
Uh-huh.
And I had to read it in school. But there was one sentence that really stuck with me. It's about physicians that have developed an atomic bomb and so on, and they are in a mental facility because they think when we are in the mental facility, the idea is well hidden there, but it will come out. And so it's a comedy, but it's really a drama. And then one of the physicians said, was einmal gedacht wurde, kann nicht mehr zurückgenommen werden. Once a thing is thought, it cannot be taken back anymore. Even not the saying, but just thinking.
Right. Yeah. You're very
the critical step.
Oh, yeah.
And this is why this came back to me now, because I think this is such a strong sentence. And sometimes, we all have our thoughts now and then. And most of them are positive, of course, but sometimes we might not think so positively. And I say, hey, what you think once, you cannot take that back. And it's not even saying, it's just thinking. And then you change your behavior when you think about something for example, I need to go to buy the food now on the market. It will be so stressful. It's just thinking. And then you are stressed. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
So take care of your thoughts because they will become your behavior or what you say.
Okay. Yeah, very interesting actually. Yeah. This reminds me of one of the concepts that we have as part of neuro-linguistic programming, right, which you're also aware of. It's more about that meta thinking that you do. Sometimes you think about what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
True.
Right? And you need to do that every now and then.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And what is that book called again?
Die Physiker.
Die Physiker.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I get that right?
Yes, perfect. And I think the pupils of the day have still to read that. It's cool. I asked the bookshop keeper. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. A single word you would want to use to describe yourself.
Happy.
Okay, that's so cool.
Do you need an explanation about this, or
if you would like to?
Because happy. No, we all have our challenges, but in the end, I have a health insurance, a roof over my head, and my fridge is full with food. So I can be happy. In perspective. So
that's
count your blessings,
exactly. So just be grateful to what you have, and of course you build on. Build on it and, put on all your efforts and keep going. Super. Very good. So now the same thing, if your close friends would want to describe you, what would they call you?
I heard it and just, I'm looking for the right English word, to be honest.
Okay.
It's I don't know if that is right. It's complex in a good way.
Okay.
It's, not drama complex or something, but I might be interested in this and in this, and then we talk about that and about that, but there's still continuity somehow.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
So you have varied interests.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And you would want to kind of keep that going.
Yeah.
So, that's nice.
Yeah. And you, when you have friends like this, it's automatically because it's an exchange.
Yeah.
I've learned this and that, and you've learned this and that. So this is, I would say, the same about my friends. They are complex and they're multifaceted also.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I relate to that a lot. I do a lot of things. So
yeah, good. You understand me.
Yes. So that's good. What is that one thing that instantly lifts up your mood?
Oh, there's a lot, but the most really it's something very basic again. It's bird songs in the morning.
Okay.
It could be a duck or goose. I don't mind as long as it's a bird somehow. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When I open the window and there's a bit of twittering around, I love that.
Okay.
It makes me smile immediately.
Okay. What do you do in winter?
There are always some ducks around.
Ducks quacking.
Or some ravens or whatever. There's a lot of birds in Düsseldorf here.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Okay. Good. One rule you always break, but for a good reason.
Wow. I mean, I break a lot of rules for good reason. What could be the most interesting? It's okay. I like to eat pasta, and sometimes I overdo it, which is not in general a problem for me. But then I think I had too much pasta and just a little bit of sauce. Really, for me, it's about the pasta. And then I always say, yeah, my brain needs that because the brain needs carbohydrates to work perfectly. So this is my excuse. Then. It's a good excuse when I overdo it again with pasta.
Yeah, and you also feel good.
Yeah.
Right? When you eat nice, yummy pasta.
Yeah.
That's good. So, so if you weren't coaching, right, what passion or alternate path would you have explored?
So as I've already explored 2 other professions in the past and mixed them together, I would be writing books, fiction books.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe also a cookbook. I had this idea.
You can do that even now.
That's true.
Write a book.
That's true.
Yeah. A cookbook? Or a fiction? Both. Why not?
Both, yeah. Last year it was the book about leadership, the workbook, which I did, and that you also saw.
Yes, I saw that as well.
That?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, why not doing a cookbook and talking to a friend of mine, but he was not yet really convinced and don't want to do it alone, the cookbook.
Okay.
And about the stories, about the fiction, that's really the thing, because we always, I think, compare each other with others. Oh, we don't know that much. We're not creative. And I recently had an interview with a writer, and he said, just go to the cafe and watch people. The stories are brought to you. And I liked it. Maybe I pursued that at one point.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Very nice. Do you love cooking?
Depends on the situation, but I would say if I cook, then I love it. I do not want to do it every day.
Okay.
But if I do it, I really love it.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. Good. So we move to our next segment. Yeah. So this is our signature segment called Powerful Let Loose. Okay. So before we get to that, I have a very interesting question. Okay. Outside of work, outside of you as a coach, who is Anja Karina Mundinger? What gives you that joy, that creative flow? That kind of sometimes they say it creates that fire in the belly.
Fire in the belly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of things, and it depends on the situation, to be honest. Right?
Okay.
for example, if you drive in a car and you have a random playlist and suddenly there's this cheesy song that matches perfectly with the speed and with the landscape you're passing by, for example. That could be a fire thing. Or I like reading a lot. And also with the cooking, I have, especially in the summer and autumn phase, I like pickling a lot. Like doing the pickles and reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is something. There are a lot of things that give me fire.
Okay.
Yeah. We once had a little garden here, so gardening is very important to me. I always have my basil plants and things that I take care of.
Yeah. I think it also helps us to reset, right, and then go back to our normal routine work that we do. Yeah, very nice.
I mean, it's nature; it always helps us.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, would you like to mention something interesting that happened that we were talking about some time ago, your childhood experience?
Yeah. Yeah, when you learn something, how long things can stick in your brain, for example.
Yeah.
When I was younger in school, I was not always behaving like it was expected from a girl at that time. I mean, I'm 47. It's like in the last century, right? Behave like this, behave like the others, not like the boys.
Yeah,
that was always a big topic.
A typical way. Okay.
Yeah. Like Anja was behaving more like the boys than the girls. And so as a disciplinary measure, my mostly female teachers, by the way, always thought if I get some kind of detention, I will change my behavior.
Okay.
Yeah, it worked not so well. I think the pedagogical skills have changed today. And the detention at that time was writing something by hand. Poems, mostly poems. Often very boring poems, but sometimes also very nice poems. I know a lot of poems now. And then, but the one that really stuck to my brain for some reason was the refrain of the Zauberlehrling from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. And I can still recite that.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Walle, Walle, manche Strecke, das zum Zwecke Wasser fließe und in reichen, vollem Schwalle zu dem Bade sich ergieße.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to remember one word.
Bade, like bath.
Okay, baden.
Yeah. I mean, it's about a little boy. He's the apprentice with the big magician, and the magician has left. And now he's like, he has left, and I can just do as well, sleeping. And then he activates all the household goods like the cleaning equipment. And then, please clean here, please clean there. But he does not have the real power, so they do what they want, and it's a big chaos. Also, Disney did a little movie about that, and it was with Mickey Mouse, and it was really nice. And in the end, he says, he's drowning in his all magic, and then the master comes back, the master magician, and he helps him.
Okay. So you remember that like forever.
Yeah.
Right? Middle of the night, someone wakes you up and then you're ready to go baden.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Again, life experiences, whether it's in our childhood or teenage or, grown up years. Yeah. It stays with us. True. Good. So, so we come towards the end of our podcast, and very interesting conversation.
Thank you
with you, Anja. So, if you would like to, give one advice or a practical tip to our viewers, let's say especially women, right, who are watching us, what would that be?
This is again very simple and very direct. Like my motto, be yourself. Everybody else is already taken by Oscar Wilde. Just go for what you want and do not worry about anybody, what they think. As long as it's legal, it's perfect. Just go for it.
Yeah.
Chase your dreams and get them.
Yeah. Exactly. Just get out of your comfort zone and just go for it.
Yeah. Nothing can hold you back.
Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. True. Very good. So thank you. And if you have to give one advice to coaches who are watching us, right? What would that be?
That comes, you can say that's my German side, which I like, but being professional, get your certifications, do something, invest in yourself, because you need to have a certain quality that also your clients can take the maximum out of the sessions with you. Do a proper training, get a certification, and then everything is very good.
Right. So it's like working on the credibility as a coach.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I have learned as well as a coach is you need to walk the talk.
Yeah.
That's so important, right?
Yeah.
What you learn, you practice, and then only you'll be able to put it out, to people who are in need.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course, you cannot be perfect all the time. Of course not. No one is perfect. But at least learning and then keep practicing.
Yeah.
You do falter, but still, learning, getting the learnings out of it and then practicing it and then put it out there. So yeah, good.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Really, really nice. So
thank you.
Yeah. Anja, thank you so much for being here today. We had, I think, an amazing, interesting conversation, right? I also learned so much from this conversation. Yeah. Thank you.
It's from my side. Thank you so much, Shylaa, for inviting me, for asking me that very interesting questions about my secret pasta love and so on.
A lot of interesting stories, by the way, from your childhood, from, now. Yeah, good.
Thank you.
I also have a very nice gift hamper.
Oh.
I hope you like the goodies here.
Yeah,
this is for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in. Maybe you can just take out one small gift.
No, that's so nice. A picture of me. Thank you.
And
that's so
it says, I am powerful.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a cute idea. Thank you.
Yeah. So
that's for my desk.
Yes, this will go onto your desk.
Thank you so much.
You are truly powerful.
Thank you. That's so lovely. Thank you so much.
And there are some goodies. I hope you like it. Yeah, here inside. So
should I have a look now?
No, you can go home and do it just do it at leisure.
I think I like them a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shylaa.
It was really lovely having you here today, and thanks for coming all the way to my place and doing this with us. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, lastly, I would like to know what are your next plans, both personally as well as professionally.
Okay, personally, of course, cutting Milo a little bit because I've been begging for it the whole time.
Yes. Milo really likes her, by the way.
It's cool. Yeah. And professionally, I have launched something that was an idea. It's called the Leadership Academy on my website. You can have a look at it if you're interested in it. And the idea was all the trainings that I wanted to have when I was stepping in my first leadership role at 23, and I got no training, by the way, on the job. I just had to do it. And this is why I developed those trainings, and we can do it online, on-site, long, short, whatever the requirements are. So it's a very flexible concept. Then I've also launched the Coach Academy, where I provide ICF-certified coach education, also in the area of cross-cultural competence, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
It became now really the thing for me.
Yeah.
And privately, as you know, December is approaching, Christmas is approaching.
Right. What are your plans for Christmas?
Not doing the traditional German Christmas.
But no family dinners?
No family dinners and conversations.
Okay.
We always go somewhere else. And this year might be a little bit of sun, not too hot. South of Europe, probably. Going a little bit on holidays, relax.
Wow, nice. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
So have a great time, and thank you once again.
Thank you, Shylaa,
for being here today.
Thank you. Right? It was my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anja. Good luck with everything that you do.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah.
Best
Thank
of success.
you. Thank you. In today's conversation, we charted a path through growth, resilience, and powerful insight. I hope you truly enjoyed today's episode with Anja. I really enjoyed talking to her. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Powerful Talks with Shylaa. There's yet another exciting episode coming up. So see you all soon. Thank you.